If you are a teacher or public employee and a member of a state retirement system or pension plan in the United States, you could potentially lose out on tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in income when you retire if you choose the wrong beneficiary or legacy option. In this video, we will review why the income option you choose at retirement is vitally important and also go over the commonly used strategy amongst teachers and public employees to maximize their income in retirement. No matter what state you teach in or work in, you won't want to miss this video. Nearly all state retirement systems for teachers and public employees have a survivor, beneficiary, or legacy option. They all will call it something different. However, it is the same decision that needs to be made. Simply put, at retirement, you'll have to decide what portion of your pension income you'll want to collect while you're alive in retirement and what portion you'll want to pass on to a spouse or survivor. While it's not an overly complicated concept, some of the options can be presented in a confusing way, and repercussions for choosing certain options could be costly if you don't understand them. We're talking potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars in income throughout the course of your retirement. Let's dive into what the main options typically are. The maximum income option. Again, each plan will call this something different. However, there will likely be an option to collect the maximum monthly pension amount. In doing this, you do not get to pass along a portion of that income to a beneficiary. With this option, the pension income will die along with you, the retiree. This will allow you to collect the maximum income that you can while you're still alive. So if leaving income to a beneficiary or heir is not a concern, then this could be a good option for you. You'll also likely have an option to leave a percentage of your monthly pension to a spouse or beneficiary. These survivor options will range usually from 25% to 75% of your monthly pension income. So there will likely be several different survivor or beneficiary options to choose from. In exchange for the beneficiary option, your monthly pension income will be reduced while you're still alive. So in essence, you're paying for the survivor benefit in retirement. The downside to this is you'll have less money coming in retirement while you're still alive. However, you can still have income continue to your spouse or beneficiary should you pass away. Some key considerations to make for beneficiary options are, what if your spouse or your chosen beneficiary dies before you? Usually you cannot name a new beneficiary, and you also won't receive reimbursement for the money that was withheld from your pension income in order for that beneficiary option. Let's look at some example scenarios to put this into context. First, we will do a maximum pension option example. Say you retire at age 60 and your annual pension is $60,000 per year or $5,000 per month. If you select the maximum income option, you will receive the full $5,000 per month. However, when you pass away, that income will not continue to anyone else. It's pretty simple. The next example is where things can get a little hairy, so we'll break it down simply for you. Now, let's say you choose a 50% beneficiary option on that same $5,000 per month. However, that option costs $1,000 per month. So instead of receiving the full $5,000 per month pension, you'll receive $4,000 per month, with the caveat that if you pass away, 50% of that $4,000 per month will continue on to your spouse or beneficiary. So your beneficiary gets $2,000 per month when you die. Now, let's say you collect $4,000 per month for 20 years, then your beneficiary passes away before you do. That would mean that you would have paid $1,000 per month for 20 years for a survivor option that no one will ever collect now, as most states will not let you name a new beneficiary. That means that you just lost out on $240,000 of retirement income over that 20-year period. Not good. Just a note to remember that all income passed on to a spouse or beneficiary in the form of a pension income is taxable to them just as it is to you while you're collecting that pension income in retirement. This will be important in a minute. So what is the solution to make sure your spouse or survivors are covered but you don't potentially lose out on a huge chunk of retirement income? This is where a financial planning strategy called pension maximization comes into play. This is essentially where you use private life insurance to create your own beneficiary option. Let's see how it works using the same example. Let's say we were wanting to leave that 50% of our pension income to a beneficiary as mentioned above. The state pension plan was going to pay our beneficiary $2,000 per month of taxable income upon our passing. We would get a life insurance policy to cover what the pension beneficiary option would have paid out. So if the average person lives to be 85 and they retire at 60, we would need $2,000 per month for 25 years. This would amount to $600,000. This way, when we pass away, our beneficiary would receive that $600,000 or 25 years worth of pension income in one lump sum, but with a private life insurance policy, and that money is tax-free, unlike the pension income. Also, with a life insurance replacement through Pension Max, if your beneficiary dies before you do, you can just name a new beneficiary, and at some point in time, someone will collect that income. It's also very likely that the life insurance benefit will cost less than the $1,000 per month option you're going to buy through the state. Let's say a life insurance policy costs you $300 per month. Now, that's $700 more per month that you'll be able to collect while you're still alive to enjoy life, and your spouse or beneficiaries are covered regardless of what happens. The only way this strategy would not work is if you're uninsurable due to poor health or other circumstances. However, if this works for your situation, this is a great way to cover your loved ones and collect more income in retirement than you would have otherwise. So that's pension maximization in a nutshell. Be sure to fully review your available survivor options in your pension plan, as the wrong decision could literally cost you a fortune in retirement income. You can actually learn what your beneficiaries will receive and what potential cost each beneficiary option is, so you don't choose the wrong one. If you would like for us to send you a report detailing the beneficiary options for your state-specific pension plan, along with the cost of each option, click the link in the description below and we'll send you a detailed retirement income report with your specific numbers and beneficiary options so you can see for yourself. If you found this video helpful, be sure to share it, like the video, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching. Your retirement is one of the most crucial parts of your life, and time is one of the resources you can never replace. Once it's gone forever. You only have one chance to get retirement right, and ironically, none of the lessons that you need when it comes to planning for retirement are taught in school. Planning for retirement doesn't start when you retire. It starts today. Whether you've been a teacher or public employee for 1 year or 30 years, we are here to help you gain the knowledge you need to retire with confidence. Click the link in the description if you want to learn about how to plan your dream retirement together.